Hello everyone, my name is Jabar Konanta. Here, my metric number is A23CS4011, and here I'm gonna do my presentation for the lab 3 exercise. So I already wrote the code, and we're just gonna proceed, and I will explain a bit about how the program is work. And okay, for the first, I will my part is program one program 1 for in part 1C. And okay, just let's start. I will explain about this first. Okay, we actually need to know what is the output that we want to get, and from the output that we want to get, then we can identify what is the uh, data type of our value. For example, here we have argument calculate parameter to hexagon and inside the string, and we will store as a byte here, and because it doesn't need a lot of memory to store, so we just use byte, and then we name as a title message. So everything that a call in title message, it will show this one calculate parameter as the same thing as uh, prom 1 and prom 2 as well. They will do the same thing from title, like a title message here. And then the value of our number, the number that will be enter to the program, it will start as a D word here. For example, I said hex 1 and set hex 2, which is the value of hex 1 and 2 will start as a D word. And then the and then the same thing as well for the P hex 1 and P hex 2, and then the total as well, because it will need a lot of more memory. And then before we going to process the program, so we need to know a bit how the program works. So this instruction gonna the instruction gonna tell to the syntax what they need to do. For example, here in title message, the instruction it will move to the edx when it set, then it will go to offset, and we just call as write string, which is uh, which is uh, which is it will call the string, that's mean the argument that we put it into uh, the first variable that I'll explain in this one. And then they will read and then do the call crl, which is as space line. And then it the same thing as well goes to the prompt, which is prompt 1 and prompt 2. They will do the same uh, working like in the title. And we just go to the how the program calculate. For example, if program want to calculate the hexagon 1, that means they will move the value which is in the side x1 to the ex, then and then there is a movement we that so multiply process, the which will multiply as many as a 6 times, and then uh, XOR, which is as a clear accumulator. For example, when we input the hexagon value in the hexagon 1, they will gonna loop the process So this process it will refer to the calculate parameter hexagon one, which is here, this one. So for example, when we input the value, we just say from the set hexa one, because we already stored it in ex, then we just add with ebx. What is ebx here? Ebx here as a exer, uh, as clear accumulator here, which is they gonna see is the value already reached the sixth time or not. If they don't reach the sixth time, so they're gonna just loop and do the adding process. uh, and then as the same thing as well in the loop 2, it will have the same process, and we just go and next we just go to the output result here. So the result it will show here the process, and then we just go to measure total, which is the total of the value. After we get the how many value for both of the hexagon, then we will sum the total. After we sum the total, we will store into the ex, and then it will write it into the ex, and then we just call the write deck, and it will end the program. It will end. So we just let's do the program. How is the program working? For example, here I will enter and then put 21 and 32, and it will show here. So this is the result of our program that I wrote. And thank you very much for for this presentation in lab 3 exercise. Thank you.